What emotions or values continue to drive you today when things feel challenging with her?
Mm. Well, first, let me say this. When you turn your home into a transitional housing, there are a lot of changes in that household. It is no longer about you. It's all about nursing that individual and bringing them back to, I don't want to say bringing them back, but it's all about the care for that individual and nursing them to stabilize them. As you heard me say, she has been in denial for many, many years. She has been struggling for many, many years. And then finally, like I said, I got to a point where I was like, okay, you got to do something. Because the in and out of the hospital, running back and forth to the emergency room, is not, for lack of a better word, burying your head in the sand, burying your head, if you will, in the sand approach is not helping you any, because you're on this spiral, and the spiral is going so fast, it's like a funnel, and before you know it, you're sucked up and that's it. So what I'm going to say, I have turning my home into a transitional housing to help her, to get her on the right path, to bring some stability into her life, to get her on the medication that she needed so she can be a productive member of society at her capacity. I guess I never really thought about it like that. I mean, it does shape your views. It does help you to look at things in a different perspective. I will say that, again, she is the most stable now that she's ever been. And I put a lot of things on hold to help her, to make sure she's okay, because as a parent, you do all you can to save your children. You do all you can to give them, I don't want to say give them everything, because that's going to make it sound like they're spoiled and selfish. I mean, they're spoiled brats. That's not the case. It is, you want your kids to be successful at whatever it is they choose to do in life. And any great parent, you want your kids to always go far beyond what you are able to do. In her case, I just wanted her to be successful. I was like, whatever it is you want to do, I don't care. If working at McDonald's is what you want to do, then you be the best damn cashier you can possibly be. I don't really care, right? But my point is that she is the most stable now that she's ever has been. So what I'm going to say, it has been a journey to get here. It has not been easy, but I have walked this journey with her step by step. There's been setbacks. So, whenever we make 5 steps forward, sometimes we take 10 steps back. Sometimes there's a lot of she argues with you a lot. It's insane, but she does. Like, I can give you plenty of examples of, like, one day we was at the store at a different occasion, and the doctor basically told her she had a physical or something. Based on the blood work, they told her that her cholesterol was high, and they told her what types of food not to eat. And I let the doctor tell her, because sometimes it's children, they listen better to others than they listen to parents, because they feel like parents don't know anything. So with that said, we were in the store, and I said, listen, well, you really can't eat this because the doctor said you have to watch your cholesterol. And she went off in the store.
She went mad because she can't eat.
Because she couldn't. What was it? I don't even remember what she wanted to get. I told her she had to, reduce the saturated fat, reduce the red meat. I don't care if it's grass fed, it doesn't matter what it is. Reduce the saturated fats. I was just telling her different things she needed to, not eat as much, because of what the doctor said, do a Mediterranean diet, blah, blah, blah. And this day we were at the store, and she went off in the store. I just stood there and I looked at her, and I said, wait, you're getting mad at me because I'm sharing with you what not to do because what the doctor said. I told her, I'm going to tell you the truth. That day, I was like, I'm sick of this. I was like, listen here. I said, I'm not the one who told you that you needed to watch your cholesterol. I said, it's not me. It is a doctor. I am following doctor's orders. I said, this is all I can do is make sure that you adhere to what the doctor shared. I said, so let me tell you how this is going to work. I said, either you can watch your cholesterol on your own now, or they're going to give you medication to help you manage your cholesterol. So you make a decision to which one you want. And then after, so in the store, after I don't know how many minutes, I walked off. I was like, I can't. So some days, anyway, she ended up getting herself together. And then she was willing to be more of a willing participant to understand. Whether or not she understood it, I don't know. But she was willing to be more of a willing participant to say, okay, well, can I get this? Can I get that? Then she started asking me, as opposed to me being her punching bag that day, right? And so it does happen. So you asked me a question, of I'm going to say, it is very hard. It's not easy.